Welcome back to Monica Cooks in Her PJs. So today I want to make a recipe that I got from a couple of other recipes. One was Chinese, one was Thai. I took the best of both worlds. And I am going to make for you what I like to call Monica's Chinese cucumber salad. Let's start off by looking at our ingredients. We have 2 English cucumbers. If you can't find English cucumbers, you can use Persian cucumbers. You're just going to need quite a bit more of them because these are big. These are best for this recipe because they don't have a lot of seeds and water, so I highly recommend that. We're going to be using a shallot. It calls for 2 shallots, but this is a very big one and there's 2 shallots inside of here, so I'll just use that. 2 jalapenos, or you can use serrano chilies, or you can use Thai bird's eye. Right now all I could get was the jalapeno, and that's going to work great. So I'm going to use 2 garlic cloves. Mine's a little on the small side, so I'm going to actually add another one, make that 3. 1/4 cup of water, some rice vinegar, sesame oil, a handful of cilantro. We have our salt and some sugar. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by making our marinade. 1/2 cup of rice vinegar. I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of water, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 4 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm going to bring that to a boil and make sure that everything dissolves. Liquid's starting to boil, so I'm just going to mix that really well because I want that sugar and salt to dissolve into that liquid. It's really a very quick process. You can see how it's changed. Turn that off, take it off the heat, and let that cool while I go on to my next step. So I'm not going to lie, the next step is probably my favorite. This is when we cut off the ends of the cucumber, remove it from the plastic, and then we're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to smash it. Take the blade of your knife, put it down right there on your cucumber, and whack it, just like that. And what ends up happening is the cucumber breaks apart, it splits apart, kind of makes a natural break, which is lovely. You want to take those seeds out. It helps you get the seeds out, see? And then put those aside. And we're going to do that with the entire cucumber. There we have it again. Isn't that beautiful? So once you have your pieces smashed, you'll see there's natural separations, and that's where I tend to pull them apart, like that. You want to then cut it. So you're cutting into little bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to cut that down the middle and just cut bite-sized pieces and add that to a bowl. So I've trimmed the ends and removed the skin on my garlic. And now I'm just going to give each one of those just a little tap with my knife, a little smoosh, and throw them in my bowl of cucumbers. Do that with all 3. It's okay if they break up a little bit because we're just going to get that flavor opening up in the marinade. I love me some shallots. Shallot to me is the best combination. It kind of tastes like something between garlic and onion. And so it called for 2, and I have quite a big one. So I'm just going to peel these and then slice them very thin. Thinly sliced, very thin. Add it to your bowl. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare a jalapeno. Normally I would be putting on gloves and handling these because I have a horrible habit of cutting peppers, not washing my hands thoroughly enough, and then touching my face, and then I end up burning the heck out of myself. But because gloves are in such high demand right now because of COVID, I'm going to use my hands, and I'm going to be really good about not touching my face. I want to start off by cutting off the ends. And then cut it in half. Probably this way will be best. There we go. And now I'm actually going to use a smaller knife, my paring knife, and I'm going to remove the seeds and the pith inside. So I'm just going to slice that out. Sometimes you can just dig in there. Sometimes you can just use your fingers like that and just pull it out. So do that over your garbage can so you don't get peppers everywhere. I've got my jalapenos all de-seeded. So they're hollowed out. And now I'm going to cut them into long, thin strips. Perfect. And these are gonna go just like that into my bowl of cucumbers with my shallot and my garlic. The reason I'm gonna keep them this big, I can cut them in half if I want, but I like to see them because sometimes I don't feel like eating them. They do an amazing job because you actually leave this in with the marinade overnight and eat it the next day. And it makes a beautiful flavor and a great spice kick to it. But if I don't feel like actually eating it, it's easy for me to see it and pull it out. Same with the garlic. You don't really want to eat a clove of garlic. So that's why we leave it in big pieces so it's easy to spot and easy to remove if you don't feel like eating it. Next, I need a handful of cilantro. So I've gone ahead and grabbed my cilantro and I'm just going to pick off the leaves, just pull them right off. And you don't have to cut them or anything, but once you get a good handful, not quite there, you're going to toss that in the bowl as well. I think I want a little more. Now I've got a really nice big handful. I'm just going to throw that in there. And our beautifully dissolved marinade. So I'm going to add the marinade right now. There we go. Use a tablespoon of sesame oil. And next we just want to stir that up. And let the shallots break apart so they become like individual little pieces. Break them up with my fingers to do the job a little bit faster. So you can see everything in the bowl mixed together. The marinade is in there as well. And I'm gonna cover this bowl with some plastic wrap or tin foil and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge overnight. And it's gonna be amazing tomorrow. My cucumber salad is done. It's ready to eat. I served myself some. I like to have this alongside an easy meal. So I'll make this and know that the next day I can have it with, let's say, some frozen pot stickers that I pan fry. Also, I've been purchasing this. It's pre-made white rice. It's a sticky white rice. This is a Korean brand. And you just vent it and put it in the microwave for 90 seconds and you've got rice to go with your cucumber salad and your pot stickers. So it makes a whole meal. Right now I'm just gonna have it as a snack. So thanks for watching and come on, let's eat.